Hello and welcome to part 4 of What If Deku was a hybrid of an enderman and a creeper. Now, I guess just one thing. Um, I got a what if request. Now, if you would so kindly or I don't know who Killer Brain or 303 SPI is. I can try to search them up, but I don't promise it will be like maybe how you like it or how the character really is. And I don't really know much of like the Naruto universe or the Naruto anime. I just know like a bit of the powers and how a bit backstory of a few people. Not like many people, like just a few, but I don't like know the small things or fights or stuff like that. I know a few fights, but not all. You know also a few war arcs, or at least one I think, or two. I don't remember. But yeah, that's basically it about what I know about the Naruto universe or the Naruto anime. So I can try to like get it to work, but also I don't know who Killer Brain is, and I don't know who 303 SPI is. If you mean SCP, then I can find it maybe a bit easier because I know what an SCP is. I can make the backstory of how it works a bit better. But I don't. If it's not SCP and it's SPI, then you maybe have to explain it a bit to me what both of those are, or at least where I can find information about it. Because I can search it up, of course, but then it won't be like very the best, maybe, or how you would like it. So, but yeah, I'll try, of course, but I don't promise like it to be the best, very good. So yeah, but I'll try. Now also, I want to thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. Like, I have to make the second part of the special. Actually, I kind of forgot about that as well. So, the special. The special might come out tomorrow because then I have a bit more time to complete it, or I have to do it. Or actually, I have to do it tomorrow. Actually, yeah. Because as you know, it's beginning to come to the summer break, and toward there's a bit like a bit busy in that time. So, but I'll most likely do it tomorrow. I know it's maybe a bit late, but I'll do it tomorrow because of yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have any more things to say. No, I don't think so. But yeah. I guess we just begin with the what if. I don't really have much more to say, so I guess we just begin. Now, from the and this will probably be edited because I have to eat. I just came home, so I have to eat as well dinner. So I don't know when I have to eat dinner, so I maybe edit it. So if it is edited, I'm sorry. Edited. I'm sorry for the thing on the screen or in the middle of the screen. I can't really fix it unless I pay, and I don't really want to pay anything as of right now, so yeah. That's basically it. Yeah. Just thinking fastly. No, nothing. Alright. I just had to think a bit. But basically, where we last left off was at when they got the dorms, I think, or are about to go into the dorms. Yeah, pretty sure that was where I left off. So they get the dorms. This is also where, or I'll get to that. But when um, basically they're going to house to ask the parents if they can live in the dorms. When they come to basically the address, that official address of where Azuku's family lives, when they get there and open the door, they see it's empty. There's literally nothing there, and lots of the things there are very old, but looks clean and everything and stuff like that. So wondering if they're away, or not home right now, or something. They don't know. So they wait like half an hour. When this is the time as well where Zuku goes to check the mail to see if they have gotten any messages. But she sees a car outside, so she goes inside, where she finds All Might and Azawa. Now, when Izuku sees them, she basically just thinks fast and knocks them both out because she's panicking because this has never happened to her before. That someone is at this place and inside, and what is she going to do or tell them that she doesn't live here and this is just a false address? Like, she doesn't know what to do, so she just teleports them with her into the end, or her actual home is. And this is where basically Izuku, she like I said, teleports them, and she takes them to her house, and her parents sees them, and they're kind of like saying, "Why people here? You know this is a very secret place. You know that. You're not supposed to take people with you." I know. I just panicked. They were in the false address we put in, and I didn't know what to do. They're from UA, the school I go to, so I kind of just knocked them out. It's fine. I guess we have to explain it to them. Okay. I'm sorry. It's fine. You were panicking and you didn't have a choice, so it's fine. So that's basically what happens there. So that is what they do. When they wake up, they ask, of course, where they are and everything. And Azuka's parents basically explains about them being monsters and Enderman and Creeper, and she's a tribrid of human, Enderman, and Creeper. Basically all that stuff. And they were completely fine, of course, but they're a bit skeptical of like the tribrid thing, but they're okay with it as long as nothing happens or they don't attack or anything, and they're pretty much fine with it. So yeah. I guess I'll continue. They asked her parents if she can go live in the dorms for safety reasons, but they don't. There's really safety reasons when they live here. So, and Zuko really wants to because she's bored. Really, she got some friends there now, so she wants to be with them, stuff like that. So, her parents basically thinks about it a bit, and they agree on it that she can live in the dorms, but has to visit them every so often. So yeah, that's basically what they do, what she has to do. Now, it's basically of the dorms. That, and they see, of course, Bakugo and Toga, and they basically explains more about that as well, even though they knew Toga was a monster, but didn't know Bakugo was one. So yeah. Now, going to when the dorms, when they are got in the dorms and have the dorms, they're pretty much getting self or decorating and stuff like that. Pretty much settling themselves in. Now, they after settle in, the same thing happens in the canon that of the I guess I don't remember what they called it, but I think it was the they went to the rooms, the different dorms or different rooms for each other and see what's the best one, and the best one wins. And I don't really have a picture of like a room, just picture like for Izuku, it's picture like a dark but also green room. Not with any All Might merch or anything, not merch at all. Just like a few, like you would see a modern modern bedroom, basically, with like a few posters maybe and TV, computer, stuff like that. So yeah. Now let's think of it. And the winner, let's say it was the same as canon. I don't remember who it was in canon, but yeah. Let's just say it was the same person who won, like in canon. So yeah. I guess we could go to when. Sorry, I'm just thinking a bit of what not to do now. I have got so far. My thoughts. Let's say. Zuko, she. Yeah. What was the next thing that was gonna happen? Oh yeah, the ship. Now, I haven't gotten any new like ship requests, so it's gonna be Shadow X Deku or Toroki X Femdeku or this one. Now, I don't promise that it will be very good ship. I won't like do much of the ship, like wholesomeness. I'm not very good at that, so it won't be like much of it. So yeah, it'll mostly just be fast. Not very. Yeah, pretty much just fast. That's it. Um, Hello and welcome. Um, I want to say sorry for like the cut and the thing on the screen. I had to go eat. I explained it already at the beginning. But yeah. Um, Now I was about to. I'll just go right into it. I was about to go into the ship. Yeah, that was what I was supposed to do. Um, Now the ship, I would do like very romantic or stuff like that because I don't fully have. I have like idea for afterwards, but I don't have the idea for like how to begin it. Just like afterwards, mostly. Um, but I think, hmm, I can. All right. Now, of course, we go to the Todoroki's perspective a bit, or we're gonna talk about Todoroki now a bit. Now, of course, Todoroki is fairly cold to other people. So, but he feels like this tingly feeling. He doesn't know what it is, but he feels like weird connection to, or weird, like butterflies in his stomach when he's around or talk when he's around Izuku or talking to Izuku. So he's a bit like feels a bit weird and like I said like that. And Izuku, he um he also feels this kind of tingly, or she also feels this kind of like tingly feeling where butterflies in her stomach, and she blushes a bit around Todoroki as well. But as Todoroki's, they don't really like notice it at all. They don't know what this feeling is. Of course, like Izuku have never felt this feeling, and so has Todoroki. He has never felt this feeling before towards someone. He barely feels anything. So yeah, and Todoroki, and that's basically the beginning of the ship. I will like have the ship like actually they get together after the sports festival, because oh yeah. Now of course the next thing is the sports festival. I'll begin with the sports festival, but I'll continue the sports festival the next part. So yeah, um, like we go to one day when in class where Azawa says to class that they're going to do the sports festival. So that's basically what he does. He tells them about the sports festival and everybody's happy and stuff like that. Um, in the sports festival, um, in the sports festival, uh, basically the same, mostly the same thing, or not real, basically like nothing happens in Canada, or at least a few things. Um, um, Basically when they get to like the when Bakugo was talking about like everything to the school, um, he wasn't like the same. cocky person. He was, of course, a bit like a bit of the same thing as he said in canon. The good things. He didn't say like the bad things. I don't remember what exactly he said. But yeah. Now, basically, so, when I guess we can just skip to Shinzo versus, because mostly everything happens in canon other than Bakugo's and Zuku's fights. Oh, and Toga didn't want to participate in the, or she, let's say she lost in the team one. She, or the first one, I don't remember what it was. The obstacle course, I think it was. She basically lost at that. So she kind of did with. She could easily like get like 10th or at least get into the next round. She just didn't want to. I'm sorry, I don't really have Toga a lot. Like I said, I kind of forget about her sometimes. At least other character, other than the main character I'm talking about. So yeah. Oh, I'm trying to put them in. Now, basically, we go to Shinzo versus Izuku. Now, it does kind of happen as canon, like when Shinzo tries to talk to Izuku, and also Izuku got the same warning as she got in canon, or he got in canon. So yeah. What's the next thing? The next thing was, oh yeah, and she did. Basically, Shinzo tries to like get her to talk, but she doesn't talk. Or she talks rather loudly, of course, normally, but this time she doesn't really talk. And just thinking, basically, Izuku, she just straight up, or she gets controlled by him, but she gets out fairly easy. Or he gets kicked out of her mind. Just thinking. I remember. Well, she gets out of the Shinzo's quirk, and she basically gets him out of the ring. So yeah. Now we go to Todoroki's versus Izuku. Basically, the fight, like, she teleports and telekinesis stuff happens and they fight very good, but in the end, Izuku says the same thing as canon about, like, it is your quirk, not Daru's quirk, and he goes into flames. Yeah. I don't really know what the next thing would B. I guess it would be. Oof. um, I guess we go to when. Ah, I don't remember what I was supposed to do. Now after the fight, or who I don't. Todoroki would win in the end because of the giant attack that he did. So, but he's very, very wounded. And he passed out as well. So yeah. Um, let's say. Just thinking a bit. Um, hmm. Yeah, that's basically. I haven't really got to use it, but I guess I can just end it here. I'm sorry. At the end of this, it was quite boring. I just forgot of my thoughts, or my thoughts went away. I forgot about a bit. So, hmm. Or, well, I'll continue a bit more. Basically, against Bakugo and Todoroki's fight, that basically goes at canon because Bakugo has the same thing. It's just same power or quirk. It's just he is much more powerful and coordinated, and so he wins as canon, of course. And but when they're giving out the medals, Bakugo isn't chained up. He's standing normally and respectfully. So yeah. Um, Now after that, after Todoroki woke up, he remembers what Izuku said to him, and he blushes faintly, but he still blushes, and he feels this feeling again, the, like butterflies in his stomach again. He feels that feeling, and he's quite worried of what this feeling is. So he's kind of like thinking of maybe going to a doctor, check out if anything is wrong with him. So he goes to the doctor. Let's say I don't know what doctor is, just a random doctor, and he basically tells that when he thinks of this person, he gets this weird feeling in his stomach, like butterflies or something. He basically explains the feeling he gets, which the doctor says, "Well, I'll tell you bluntly, there's nothing wrong with you." What is this feeling then? There has to be something wrong with me. Look, I guess you don't know this, but I've never felt this feeling before. But what you're experiencing is love. You're experiencing that you're in love with someone. What is this in love thing you said? Oh my god. I'm gonna explain this. Basically, do you have a mother and father who loves each other? No. Um. Okay. Do you have someone who has parents? Do you know someone who has parents that you know of or friends with? Yes. Right. That's. Ugh. let's say the parents of your friend or whoever you're thinking about, they're in love, and when you're in love with that person, you want to be with that person, and you do different kind of things like hold hands, um, be together, like kind of do you know basically your girlfriend and boyfriend, and if that escalates and continues, you maybe become married, which becomes husband and wife, and even after that, maybe you will have kids, and those kids will get in love with other people, and maybe that will lead to grandkids, that your kids have children. Basically, love is what that you like a person very much and you want to be with that person, and that person makes you feel happy, and that you want to be that with that person pretty much for a very long time. And he basically continues to explain a bit more what love is and answers Todoroki's questions about love and stuff like that. Because Todoroki never experienced love. The only the only love he experienced was parental love from his mother, but that was a very long time ago, which he kind of forgot. He also experienced a bit sibling love, not very much, of course, but tiny bit. But still, he kind of forgot all the feeling about love and stuff like that. So yeah. Now, Toku goes, and that's basically it. I think I will end it here. Now, I'm very sorry for like I have to cut and I have to edit. I don't really like to edit because like it takes time, or it takes time to like get the video like onto my computer, and it's kind of irritating with the thing on the screen that you see, or I think you see. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping. I'm because I'm trying to do the minimal of editing I can, but also if I have like made like already recorded a like 15 or 10 minute video, then I will have to edit. But if it's just 5 minutes or less than 10, or just began, I'll just restart. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this part. I'm sorry if it's a bit boring. I'm sorry that I stopped very much. It's just that I was kind of lost my thoughts and didn't really have much to go for, so I have to get a bit more ideas for it. So, oh, and on Monday that is coming. I don't know if I will probably make a video. It may be a shorter one, because I'm a bit busy. I have a few things I have to do that Monday. So, but I don't know. But yeah. Um. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before I end it, um, please, in the comments, if any of you know like who Killer Brain is or 303 SPI is, please tell me in the comments. I can search it up, of course, but then maybe it won't be like it won't mostly just be powers, not like how they act or backstory or anything. So yeah, maybe not the right one either. I don't know. Just please, if any of you know who these people are, tell me about them in the comments because I don't really know, and I can search them up, like I said, but yeah. And the what if I will make it, it will come a bit later, probably after this is finished, or at least I have completed the 100 special, and that will come out tomorrow. So yeah. But that was pretty much it. Again, thank you for 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. very appreciated and all the support and everything I've gotten so far. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.